Okay, seems that somehow it worked out. Okay, yeah, we do have it down here, it's fine. Then I need to check all the things which are... Okay. Okay, Daria, I'll just drop you the message with the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it works. And it seems to be fine. Yeah, so just I need to fix one more thing on our Twitch. And we'll be ready just to start our talk. Okay? Okay, seems that I fixed the Twitch, right? Okay. Okay, let's have a look what we have in our... I mean, maybe some questions coming from the guys.
Actually, no.
I mean, I think that I saw some questions in Twitch. Could you check, please?
There is, Alexander asked, what's the issue?
Well, the situation is the following one, which we will have, of course, we'll have to investigate a bit later more. That there are some situations when you are launching the server, as today we just need to prepare the machines for more people that we usually test our equipment on. That the servers sometimes take time to launch, and that's why they get launched in advance. I mean, we usually do it 2 hours ahead from the start, as we did today, but unfortunately something went wrong, and we had to restart the server to make sure that it would be working properly. Well, unfortunately, it's how it works out. But honestly speaking, guys, exactly for that we are making our testing. That's why we just need to collect all the problems and to be sure how to solve them. Without that tests, it would be impossible for us to come across all these problems. That's why we call just this alpha tests alpha. And that's why we need to spend time on just, and of course some time of yours, on figuring out all the problems and fixing them. Well, that's how sync works, unfortunately, because it's always the same thing with online gaming. That's why now we do try our best to keep the tests quite small and limited. That's why we could be able to communicate with you and to find all the issues which would happen. Okay, and what's going on in our Discord?
Yes, there is a question on the Discord. Does the game have gamepad support yet? This person said that his current setup makes it hard for him to use a keyboard and mouse.
Okay, so we do not have, the gamepad support right now. Okay. Somebody writes that he already finished the game. Oh, maybe our engineers managed to fix everything faster than expected. Guys, I'll be keeping answering the questions, and meanwhile I'll relaunch the game to make sure that everything would be working fine. Okay. Actually, I need to thank Daria because today she would be playing, although she's a big fan of Beast Tower and plays quite well, because she'll be busy answering the questions. And I also had a message from some guys of ours that we are already playing. Okay, sounds really cool, because we expected to have everything launched later. But you see, our engineers, they told me that they would possibly be able to start everything earlier, but in order to be sure that everything was fine, they would rather take 1 hour rather than half an hour. Okay, and I'll just go into the game itself and see how it would be working out. Because people keep dropping messages that they're already playing the game.
That's nice.
I mean,
Then...
that's really nice.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll try to just keep things quiet for now. Although you don't, guys, what you do see at the background, it's the pre-recorded video, which we usually use when we are solving out some things and preparing the stream. That's why it's not me really playing, it's just a kind of a background video. Just keep in mind that. Okay, so I'll just try to search for the game and see how it would work. I would say that I would take 1 minute of your time and have a call with this engineer. So I'll be just silent for just quite some time. Meanwhile, Daria, not to keep people, dull, could you just say a few words about your experience in this tower and how you usually play and what is your favorite character? I mean, but don't tell about some characters which are who are currently under the development. I mean, among the classic 3 characters, Zealous, Yudoku, and Beast.
Yeah, actually, my favorite character is Yudoku. Because I don't know, I like her skills and just like how she looks. And so mostly I played for her. But actually I think that beasts are also really good. But it's not my side. I'm more raiders than beasts.
Okay, it's me back again. Hope Dara told you a very exciting story. You see,
It's right.
okay, guys, I just called the engineers and they told us that they did manage to launch the server in the light mode. I mean that around 24 people can be playing together simultaneously. Well, it's cool because actually we expected it to take far more time than that. And I'll just expecting a call from the engineers when they told me that everything is pretty ready, so we can just announce that we managed to solve everything faster than we expected, and that's cool. So just I'm missing, you can already try to connect to the game. I mean, all who are already watching us right now. Okay, but yeah, that's why it's nice that we managed to do it faster.
There is one person on Discord asked if we can't stream this, right?
You mean no, there is no restrictions. We allow to stream. If you wish to stream, please feel free to do it. And moreover, I would say that we will really appreciate if you make some stream and send us the link so we can read. Sorry, we can watch you play after the game, after the playtest, analyze what's been happening, and in meanwhile, if you would be you know, giving some your feedback, commenting what's happening, it would be really nice because it's a very cool format for us to just get how you find the game, what you like, what you don't like. We try our best to watch almost every stream and every video which is done on the game because it's the best way to see how you are actually playing Beast Tower. Right. And you see, before I got a call, I was starting answering the question about the controller. So you
Yeah.
see, I myself spent all my childhood and you mean my school and university years, well, mostly school years, playing different consoles like, you know, Nintendo, like Super Nintendo, PlayStation. And I'm myself a big fan of gamepads, and if I do play something recently, I usually try to choose games which can be played with gamepad, because that's what I find best. Thanks to different programs and free solutions which are available in the web, you can connect pretty any gamepad to your computer. So it just, in my case, it's a very old gamepad on PlayStation 3, which I'm using, and it works pretty fine, although my computer considers to be Xbox controller. But if we talk about just Beast Tower, it already looks like, you know, a kind of a game similar to consoles, and the game which is likely to be well played with a gamepad. That's why, although we don't have the support right now, we would do our best to have it available as soon as possible, because yes. But you see, the point is that actually the funny situation, which I just keep telling you almost every hour stream, is that you know, the most simple things which people are already used to, like key binding, like different graphic settings, sound settings, they're not that easy to get implemented into the game. That's why connecting the gamepad, it's really you know, concerns the questions of how you use the inputs, how they are managed technically, and it's far not as easy as it may look like. That's why we are already working on that, but I can't promise that it would happen soon. But again, our dream is to have our game Beast Tower not only on PC but also on consoles. But you know, it just takes time and resources. That's why currently we have only a PC version with a keyboard and mouse. But again, we will do our best to have the gamepad supported as soon as possible. Okay, I'll just give a hand. So, Daria, could you just drop some messages to people who are in the Discord so that they also hear answers to their questions? I mean, so to the guy who asked about the gamepad, that it would be added later, and that it's possible to stream the game.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, I need to say one interesting. Well, I mean, fortunately, not unfortunately, because you remember when last time I tried to stream the game, it was an issue with my computer, which turned out to be not that strong to stream the game and just play the game at the same time. And now I managed to get a stronger computer, and we tested out it today with Daria, and it seems that it works pretty fine. That's why we first of all try to have the actual stream quality higher, so you can watch it in 1080. I mean, it's even full HD, I believe it's called. Sorry, not really good in this resolution markings. Also, I would try to stream today and play together with you, and just to comment of what's going on and how things working out. Okay, so we just need to wait, I believe, around 10-15 minutes more to get everything launched, because as far as I understand, everyone who already connected to the game, they took all the slots which are available for the players. That's why I personally can't connect right now, but believe me, it would be soon solved and you'll be able to join us too. As soon as we are ready, Daria would just drop a message in all the social media that you can connect and everything looks fine. Okay. Unfortunately, that's why currently I don't have access. But I believe I can check from the computer I'm using right now before I get into the game, and just help Daria a bit with her tough task of monitoring all our chats. I mean, I just can check what's going on. Okay, what's going on Twitch. Okay, and okay, and what we do have on YouTube. Right now. Okay. So, okay, I do see that. Okay, it works fine. What would we see on Twitch? Okay. Nice. It seems that as I am here not logged into the Twitch, I can't see all the... Okay, so that's why we have some... Okay, Daria, could you check? I got the notification that people in Twitter are asking if the schedule switched to 12 Pacific. I'll just check out the time difference, just to tell people the truth.
In Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, we have the schedule on our Steam page, and the only thing you need to do is just to, choose your time zone and just add 1 hour more to the duration and the beginning of the playtest, and it'll be okay. Okay, so let's see Pacific time. Okay. It's not 9, it's 10 p.m. I believe. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, with Pacific Daytime, which is PDT, it will be 2 p.m. I believe. Right. According to the time calculator, is that. And now I'll just try to see. Okay, so we have 4 sessions running right now. Okay, and it's really cool. That means that already 4 running. That it means that we have around, I believe, 32 players, and it's cool. Still, I myself am connecting to the game, because as soon as I'll be connected, we will just start playing, and I'll start streaming. Meanwhile, we'll be just answering questions. Okay guys, 1 second. I'll be back just in a minute. Okay, I just got the call as I promised. Let me fix a bit my hair. I got a call from the engineering team. They said that everything is ready. So guys, please connect to the game and you'll be joining the matches and everything will be flowing fine. Daria, I think we could drop the messages
Yes.
just in social media to
Oh.
tell everyone that everything is working fine. And we can play right now. I think that in about 10 minutes more people will be coming and everything will be working okay. So just as we need to wait a bit more. Daria, could you use, I believe, the image which we had for all the, postponed posts? You know, this howling beast, in order to use it as an image. Do you have it?
Can you repeat?
I mean,
once again?
when you'll be doing posting messages right now in our social media, do you have the images to
Yes.
all the
Yes, yes, I have.
Okay, that's fine. Because it seems that I already got into the game, and I'll be soon playing, I believe. Okay, it's already 6 people and 1 is connecting. So actually Beast Tower is a game which is designed to be played with 8 players in 1 match. But we just do some, research, and it turns out that even if you have 6 players, it's played pretty nicely anyway. Yeah, that's why, of course, it's better to have the full Okay. Okay, I think that I'm almost in. Okay, okay, I got into the game, so now I'll switch on the game capture. Okay. Daria, could you check if the stream is running smoothly and everybody can see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have all the thing which everyone was asking before. We made the sound settings. Yeah, that's why we can be playing. So, guys, please let me know if the image is smooth and you can see clearly what's going on and what I am playing. Because it's honestly me, well, the last time it was a kind of, testing for me because not everything works smoothly. But this time we have a very, I have a different machine and it should be running okay. Okay, Daria, do the stream works correctly? Could you check, please?
I need a second.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, have a look, please, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Steam. So I'm in the game playing as a beast with okay, we have already 2 sessions ready, and okay, I'll just need to help out with some friends of ours because who are just launching to the game. Okay, now my hole is charged. This is a special ability of beasts. That's why they can hunt down and detect raiders. As you see, it gives you a kind of wall hack and also shows, you know, a kind of a trail which is left behind the human. Okay, it seems that I lost. Okay, I lost the raider, I believe.
Someone said that he has infinite searching.
Infinite searching? Okay, so yeah, guys, the thing is that you know, we're just getting more people coming now because we postponed the game for some time, and it would be just, I already see that already 4 games are being launched and that people are getting into the game, so please just wait a bit and you'll be able to get into the game. Sorry for this inconvenience because, you know, we do our best to try to make the service run smoothly, but unfortunately, due to the shift of current playtest today, we, you know, had to postpone, and that's why people will be coming a bit later than we expected. Okay, I'm looking for a nice raider to have. Okay, so now you see another beast is after the raider, but beasts are not friends and can attack one another and actually can kill one another, which I'm just trying to do right now. Okay, I missed my rush. Okay, once again, I'm using my whole ability. Daria, I apologize for asking once again, but I'm really concerned about how the stream is running. So could you check if it works nice and smooth?
Yes, it works nice. I just checked it.
Okay, it seems that I caught some raider. Okay, it seems that in the game which I'm playing right now, in the match, there are only beasts and Yudoku. I haven't seen any zealots yet. I mean, our male character. Okay. So, as you've seen, the beast also can interact with Arcana. I mean, with this glowing blue substance scattered around the map. It helps to charge the holding ability, and also you can charge your hold just using the altars. There's a special, monuments which you can find around the map. When you capture one, which I'm doing right now, you get two main bonuses. First of all, your holding ability just charges far faster and does it just in passive way, and you can sense the raider who became the target of your hole for a quite longer time. Also, raiders leave special, scents like these silhouettes, red silhouettes, which also help you to track them. Okay, I got blinded by Yudoku. It's her special skill. Okay, she's... Whoa. She's likely to kill me. Because, after the playtest on Steam Fest, we had lots of, complaints and lots of, feedback about Yudoku being too weak. That's why we added a new mechanics, which means that as long as there are poison stacks, on the enemy, you deal more damage with your shots, with your throws, it's better to say, to the opponents who are affected by your poison. And it's really makes a difference. Oh my god, I got blinded once again. I think I should run away, otherwise I'll be dead. Okay, let me check what's going on. Okay, we already have 5 games running. It's good. And I just need to hunt, because as you see, there is this some kind of a bar at the top of the screen, which shows you how close you and your enemy, your rival, to starting Beast Tower. I mean, to getting the 8th level. So currently I'm really far behind. Somebody's just far better than me and far ahead of me. Okay, I need to charge my hole once again. So I'm likely to get into the Beast Tower phase. Okay, Daria, could you check if we have any questions or maybe some comments in Discord and other social media?
There is on Twitch a comment, but it's on Russian.
Well, you just
But I can,
you can translate it. It's okay because
as I understood, this person is complaining on a graphic.
oh, okay. Okay. So you see, you in Beast Tower you have several levels of graphics which you can choose between, like low setting, middle one, high, and ultra. So it's just depending on the specs of your PC, which would suit you far better. That's it's up to you to choose. Well, if we talk about the general detalization and increasing the amount of cool things on the map, we are working on that right now. And what you see now is not, well, maybe the most fresh version, because it's more the stable one. Currently in our work build we have some interesting things added on the map, so you can just have a look at them a bit later, and I believe you'll like them. And, well, if we talk about just graphics approach of our team, well, you see, first of all, we're making a cool game. And as long as we can support cool graphics, which would be okay for most computers, we are fine with that. But if we feel that some visual effect or some texture or anything else, visual-wise, can be a problem for our game in terms of how it works. I mean, if it has low FPS or any other problems, we will be choosing just for the gameplay rather than for graphics. That's how it works for us.
Look for keys.
So now it's the final stage of the game, which is actually called Beast Tower, where you either win or you die. In case of Beast, you should kill everyone and remain the last survivor, but it doesn't mean that you should be fighting all the time. You should be careful not to die, first of all, and secondly, you can just manage what's going on and what fights you should participate in, and what fights you shouldn't be, but it's not, we shouldn't be neglecting at all. Because all that matters is not the one who is just the strongest, but the one who has the greatest cunningness. Okay.
Look for keys.
Oh my god, I'm only the 5th level. It's too low, I believe. I need to be really careful because guys are far higher levels than I'm. And to just... Oh no 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 no. As you see, I'm not that much of a higher level, and it makes a problem for me because people are have a higher level that I do. For example, this beast is of the 8th level, and he easily can kick my ass. Daria, and what do you usually do when you get chased by beast when you're playing Yudoku?
As a Yudoku, I'm not always trying to fight back, but sometimes I'm trying.
Look for keys.
So you try your best to be quick on your feet.
Yes.
Yeah, well, actually, that's the thing which we really want to stress in the development. that we want to make the game where people would be not just only about fighting, but those who would be, you know, with a choice whenever you want to run away or you want to fight. That's what makes really, really big difference for Beast Tower. Okay, what's going on? Let me... Okay. I found not a better, not the best time to alt tab in the game. Daria, I apologize once again, but could you check if we have nice working stream? I mean that there is no lags and all the problems. I'm so concerned about that since last time that I just keep asking you about that.
No, it's still fine
Okay.
on Twitch.
Because you know, when I start playing the game, I just completely forget about everything. No, that would be my prey. Okay, I'll try to chase this beast because as long as he is low HP, I just can try to kill one. Because after that, after he get healed, I won't be able to finish him. He's too high level than I am. You see, when you chase Yudoku, being a beast, you should always be careful because she's so crazy at dealing damage over time. So you just don't notice how you die, and you should be really, really careful about that. Otherwise...
Look for keys!
Okay, there are only two beasts left, me and another guy. And this actually the thing which I'm really not good at. Because, you know, when I'm just playing a beast versus beast, I always do some stupid things. Like missing hits and, you know, things like that. Okay, I'm done. Unfortunately, I just got eaten. But, well, I was just how it say in English, you know, the previous last one. That's why, okay. Just we'll wait and just start the new game. Okay, so I just play once again. We'll just okay, I'll put on the recording while the game is being researched, and I'll check on what's going on the server. It goes nice. We have 5 games running. That's okay. Okay, I just got into a new game. Whoa. Cool. Nice. Okay, this time I think I can play Raider. Who you would like me to choose, Daria? Yudoku or Zealous?
Yudoku?
Okay, I'll choose your favorite character.
Yes.
And well, could you tell me a bit more? Because see, I just what from your point of view, in games, what do you think? Do girls prefer to play female characters, or do they prefer to play male ones? What is your opinion concerning this question? Well, personally, your choice.
Maybe 50-50, but personally, I mostly play female characters. I don't know why, they maybe just look prettier.
Well, you see, the point is that, yeah, I have two, points of view how people usually prefer to choose characters. Some would say that people prefer to play characters that are just good looking, and that's why girls are far more good looking usually than men are, and that's why people prefer to play female characters. On the other hand, there is the theory that people to prefer to choose, the character who resembles themselves more. So that's why guys prefer to play male characters and girls prefer to play female characters. Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, if we talk about Yudoku, she has three main abilities, which I can show you just on the screen. It's the gas roll, the powerful leap, and gaziness. So I just level up the shift abilities, which allows me to make huge jumps like this. That's a really cool thing. Some people would say that it's not that efficient as the teleport of Zealous, but I, honestly speaking, well, may disagree with this opinion because, it's on a far lower cooldown, and it's, works for me a bit easier in terms of when you just need to control your jump, because you just jump up and in the direction, and for me it's a bit easier to control it. Okay, now I learned the third ability, which gives you a kind of a protection from damage for a short period of time, so you can't die and you get less damage when you get hit. Sometimes I would give myself a word at the beginning of the game, to not level up the defensive abilities, but as soon as I get chased by the very first werewolf, I break my promise almost every time. And what abilities of Yudoku you usually prefer, Daria?
First of all, I always choose the leap, and then gaziness.
I mean the protection.
Yes, yes. Someone wrote that Yudoku is not playable.
Well, I think I can break this argument just by finishing the beast right now. Well, you see, you may have an, just, when you're choosing the characters on character selection screen, there may be a problem that, all the raiders, all the slots for raiders has already been taken. This way you can choose Yudoku if you wish, because, in Beast Tower there are 5 raiders and 3 beasts. That's why it's just you can't choose a beast or a raider if they all been taken by other players.
He wrote that this beast just was. One second. Okay. He wrote that this beast just was weak.
Okay. You see, sometimes I feel myself weak when I play this. Okay, but this time I faced a beast who is, I believe, not that weak. Okay, and I got finished this time.
And in the Discord, there's a question: are there any beast upgrades? Feels quite plain.
Okay, about beast upgrades, right? So,
Yes.
you see, when we're designing beast tower, we try to keep things as contrast as possible gameplay-wise. That's why if there is some mechanic which is similar to both raiders and beasts, we try to give it somehow a special, I would say, different taste. So if we talk about leveling up, raiders do level up their skills, they unlock new skills and upgrade the existing ones. But beasts, when they level up, they get increase in their stats, I mean HP and damage. That's the difference. That's why beast has all the abilities available from the early beginning. Okay, I saw some zealousy after me. Okay, I'll just be shooting. Okay, this means that I managed to finish the beast once again. Okay. Oh, Daria, can you believe I'm just ahead of the game? Whoa. It usually never happens. Guys, believe me or not, but developers are not the coolest players in the games which are developing. Believe me. Because you see, we don't have that much time playing games, because it takes so much time developing them, and you as players have far more experience. That's why we usually try to stay, you know, in contact with our community, just to make sure that, you know, you get us all the necessary feedback about the game, because, as I've said, we can't be playing that much as you do. So now I use just a blinding gas in order to get rid of the beast who was just really pressing me out. Daria, you wanted to ask some question?
I wanted to answer because the person asked me if it's my first time helping with stream, but actually it's my first time participating in stream at all, and no, I'm not playing today.
Yeah, Daria just took up a tough decision of just co-hosting me. Well, I don't know what happened, but some Yudoku magic took place, and I just managed to... Okay, maybe I just got... So you see, when you explode the crystal, you get the notifications, some special trails showing you where you can find the chunks of, you know, the orbs, or it's better to say, the gems of Arcana which appeared from the crystal explosions. Okay, what?
That person who asked about who said that Yudoku isn't playable. He wrote that this game is too cruel, and that's why Yudoku should be rebalanced.
I mean, I just I want to ask, you know, the person who just made this comment. So this time he considers Yudoku to be strong or not? Okay, now I need to collect the keys in order to escape. Okay, I got already 2. Maybe I'll be escape the 3rd one and need 3 more. One more key.
Look for keys.
Okay, now I'm so low on HP, that's why I just need to look for... okay, the key is nice, because the key doesn't also give you kind of a point in your progress to escaping, but also it restores your HP to the max level, and it's a really important one. Okay. Because at this stage of the game I can't be sure 100% that I already have, you know,
Look for keys.
the opportunity to respawn after death. Because as playing as a raider, during the Beast Tower phase, you have one chance to respawn if you get killed. But this chance doesn't last forever. You just have a very limited time when you can use it, otherwise you will be just dead if you die even for the first time. Okay, I heard that Zealous was finishing someone.
Look for keys.
I could just try to take this key, but I believe that there are some raiders after it already. That's why I should be really careful about that. Okay, and I was right. Okay. I think that I'll be done. Okay, they didn't notice that I was down. That's fine. Because you've seen this sign, the revive time is over. That really means that...
Look for keys. for keys!
Okay. I think we can get this key. Great. Okay, I managed to escape. Finally. Okay, we can stay and see if this raider will win the game or be just killed by the beast. Because after the 2 players are left, the keys stop spawning. But I think I would rather return back to lobby in order to just join the new game. Okay, so I just get back to the lobby and press play in order to search for the new match. And meanwhile, I'll just switch on the recording and we'll be just discussing with you what's going on. Okay, so we have sessions running already, and that is fine. That's cool. Okay, Daria, what's going on in our social media?
Someone said that he tapped 2 the whole game and upgraded 3 instead.
You see, I have an issue like that with myself, because when you're in a hurry and a beast is after you, you can misclick heavily. Sometimes I just get confused when why my character is running backwards. Already I'm pressing W in order to make him run forward, and it turns out that I just got my fingers down from the keyboard, and now just I'm pressing the wrong buttons all the time, and it's, oh my god. Well, guys, we've been developing the game for several years already, and still it's the adrenaline and it's the interest, and every new match feels like really fresh, and I'm so proud that we managed to make the game which feels like that all the time. That's awesome, I believe. Okay, so do we have any Twitch questions?
No, this person also added that parkour is sloppy, too many small surfaces, beast abilities are underwhelming and uncomfortable to use. And it is boring that there is no beast progression.
Well, as I've said, there is beast progression. And you see, if we talk about parkour, you just, when you're playing the beast, you shouldn't be just tapping every given button all the time, because it's pretty, done to feel easy. That's why I just press space and everything will be working fine. So it was just an, question in Discord, right?
It is, yes, on the Discord, in the feedbacks.
Oh, okay. So, guys, if you have any feedback, please just drop a line in our chat in Discord, or in any comments you wish. Okay, and in order to charge whole of the beast quicker, you just need to do the following. You should be collecting the red silhouettes of raiders, which you can find on the map. You should be destroying Arcana, and you also should be capturing the altars, and that will help you to charge whole just in a matter of maybe 10-20 seconds. I really like the music which our composer made for the character selection screen. Really cool.
Yeah, I also liked.
Well, when you just during all our streams, when people ask about what was the sources of inspiration for the game, what we liked and what we disliked, I say that we were really inspired by the Prince of Persia games. Well, because, you know, the Prince of Persia Warrior Within was just my most favorite game, and I believe still it is my most favorite game. So, you know, we didn't even notice ourselves how these vibes of, you know, this heavy metal themes, this rock music, how it got into Beast Tower actually, because when we were choosing the music, we thought first of all about some reference from Prince of Persia Warrior Within, but we decided that we wanted to make something different. But anyway, just the feeling of chase, the feeling of running around, it just what's made the difference. And somehow it just got into the game. Okay, now I'm playing as Velas. So this is the raider in charge of electricity power. So you can use shots, you can use teleport, you have special electric shield which can protect you. Well, now I believe I'll use the... Okay, as Beast is after me, I think I should use the teleport ability just to save myself. Okay, so now I need to use jump offs in order to climb higher buildings. And Yudoku is after me, and unfortunately I can't see from what angle is she attacking me right now. The worst thing you can do when you're playing against Yudoku is to jump into some narrow spaces like undergrounds, because there is just where she rocks with her abilities. She's really after me. I just think that I managed to escape. Okay. Now it's a beast. And it's so low, I'm so low, I need to find some Arcana to heal up. Because Arcana is not only the experience, it also the healing which raiders can get in the game. So I need to look for some crystals, some even spark, because, you know, I believe with this amount of HP I won't last even a single hit from a beast. Okay, finally I found an anomaly. Well, you need to chase this thing and hit it up to 3 times. In order to get charged. So the golden rule, Beast Tower, run away if you're not confident that you can win. Mostly all the time I try to stick as close to it as possible.
Someone thought that inspiration for the game came from the Norse gods.
Well, yeah, we often get compared with the game in terms of visuals and just the whole atmosphere and setting. Well, I can't say that Nazgûl was just a top, example for us. Well, we did check the game for some mechanics, some, things which, some abilities, maybe how some graphics, some, special spells, or maybe things like that were working. But you see, Nazgûl is a kind of PvP arena team arena game, and this tower is about parkour chases. So you try to run away and to change height and find new things. While you are not stick to the fact that you need to fight and only fight. You had options what you can choose. But still, Nazgûl, from my point of view, was a great game, and I really miss it. So because it's no longer available right now, but it was good, especially for all those who like this vampire thing and just all the dark world. Okay, so as usual, I'm far behind from all the other players.
This person answered that he's also a Miss Knockout.
You see, I just want to tell, it's a kind of off top, but you see, there is still a community of people dedicated to Nazgûl, so you can find the Discord server pretty easily. Just Google it and you'll find one. And there are people who are really missing the game too, so you can talk to them and exchange some experience. And I really like this community. They're great guys there and have very caring and listening admins. Okay, now I just upgraded Zealous Zap ability, which allows you to bash away the enemies with a charged shot.
Look for keys. Look for keys.
Okay, I think that I should concentrate on collecting keys. Oh my god. It's so stupid falling.
Look for keys.
Let's use some underground to shortcut the way and not to get noticed. But you see, when you go to the underground, there is always, a risk that you can be easily caught by beasts there. And this is very narrow and closed space, you won't have much ways to get away. Okay, so what I should level up? Okay, let's level up the
Look for keys.
shift ability so I can jump longer distances with the teleport. Okay, so 5 raiders, 2 beasts.
Look for keys.
There is a question when we are planning to release the game.
Well, guys, honestly speaking, is the question which we get so often in the comments and everywhere possible. Well, but you see, I understand that it's thing that really concerns people. So what I can say? I can say that we will do our best to launch the game as soon as possible. I mean, release it. But we have quite things to do. I mean, it's not a piece of cake to do this thing. So now we are on the closed alpha, and I'm likely to be. Oh, okay, I have one more life left. So that's why we just running the closed alpha right now to get your feedback, to understand what we should be working in the first place. That's why I would try to expand this closed alpha with adding some new features, try to do it almost every time we launch servers. That's why, I mean, it's hard to say when it would come, when it comes time when we say that the game is in the release. Yeah, that's why we're not ready to announce any date right now.
For keys.
Just keep an eye on our social media. If just you can like, comment and share our posts, that would really help us out with promoting the game, with getting more players, and just having lots less problems with everything. And if you really just want to support us, you can visit our Patreon page and donate some amount of money, which also make a difference to us too. Okay. Okay. Daria, what do you think if I try to get really, I mean, courageous and try to fight to the end in the game?
It would be interesting to see.
Okay, let me try to finish the beast. Okay, now beast noticed me. Okay, that's me.
Look for keys.
Oh my god, a raider just finished the beast. I believe we have just 2 raiders fighting one another. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. I think escaping would be a wiser decision.
But it was close.
Yeah, I mean, somehow, maybe. Just need to wait for some time to return back to lobby.
Don't you fear that when the release time comes, the game will become outdated?
Okay, that's the question, right?
Yes, there is just two questions, but I suppose I will read it later.
Okay, well, just I'm waiting for the new game right now. That's why. Okay, no, we are not afraid of that because, you know, we decided to make the game which is kind of unique in terms of the gameplay and the approaches. Maybe not just 100% unique and you can't find anything like that on the market right now, but it's the mixture of different mechanics and ideas which we haven't seen in other games for now. That's why we don't think so. Because, you know, sometimes we get compared with this game and that game, but the whole idea is really different, and that's why we think that is fine. And of course, we already managed to get you the opportunity to get your hands on the game right now. So it's in the closed alpha, and from time to time you can play it. That's why we're not afraid of that. And we have tons of ideas what you can do with the project and how to move on with that and what to add and so on and so after.
Okay, and the next question is opinion on the Masquerade Bloodline games.
Okay, so that the game will actually also get open compared because people see some dark settings, some atmosphere of, you know, mystic gaming and so on and so after. Yeah, but Vampires Masquerade Bloodlines, well, I mean, it was a kind of a, it's a battle royale game. You know, for me, it's really similar to PUBG in many aspects. Oh, what I liked about the game that it's a kind of, you know, the game where verticality is a really important mechanics which you can't neglect and you should do. Well, honestly speaking, I'm not a big fan of classic battle royale games because they require you to be very good at aiming and with shooting things. And as you've already seen, I'm not that good with shooting things. That's why when I tried to play Bloodlines, it was a kind of a suffering for everyone. I mean, for me, for my team, and for everyone possible. That's why I would say that I can't be a person to be really, really expert about the Bloodlines. Actually, I don't know what's going on with this game right now. The only thing which I was a bit confused because they had a cool system of close combat weapons, but as I got, it was really, really not efficient compared to guns, especially to AK-47. So that's why it's for me was, you know, I would love the developers of the Blood Hunt to, you know, do something with the system because they had tons of cool ideas. Like if you use the Japanese sword katana, you can hold, if I'm not mistaken, the right mouse button, and your character would be swinging katana in front of him or her, and just would be deflecting bullets, like in some Deadpool movies or something like that. Okay, I'm waiting for the game. I mean, already in the game, I'm waiting for more people come and play. Okay, I'm in the game playing as Beast. Also, when you are playing as a beast and you are destroying Arcana, you can notice that special rings, such blue rings are appearing on your arms. That means that when you have a ring, each next 4 hit of the beast would deal more damage. And that's why if you get charged up fully, you can deal 5 hits, which would lead to dealing more damage. And now I'll need to capture the altar, but it's already blocked by another beast. That's why I need to just find more sources. Experience.
Someone said that skill gap is already showing up.
Well, yeah, it may be Blazex, but you see, the point is that I would understand if I would be playing against some of our team members and they are playing well, but I just know 100% that there are times when I just face people who are playing the game for the very first time and they already so far ahead of me that I just would say, dude, how did you manage to get that good with so little time? Well, yeah, skill gap is always a kind of an issue in the games like ours, because skill-based games, they really require time to get invested into. Oh my god. Zealous managed to kill 2 beasts in a row, and I was the second one. Just making one stupid thing. Because when you're finishing your opponent, you're restoring your health, and in order to, prevent your enemy from healing up, you should be just attacking one in order to stop it from stop the finishing process.
And also, he added that playing mage, I suppose it is raiders. That playing raiders is interesting but extremely hard, and playing beast is easier but boring.
Well, it depends on the situation, you see. Well, actually, it's maybe the thing that everyone just prefers this or that role, because somebody likes to run away, other people like to chase. It's okay. I mean, one of the references for DB from Beast Tower was and is currently the Dead by Daylight game. And there we would say that still, according to the data which Behavior Interactive shares with openly, yeah, people just very differently react to the roles. Some people just hate to be chasers, others don't like to feel themselves weak and to run away. So it's just up to the player to decide what is more interesting. Okay. Okay, guys, I apologize. I just tapped something wrong. Okay, sorry, I just was checking one thing. Just be back in the game in a couple of seconds. Now I just need to run away as fast as possible because another beast is after me. That's why I like long walls and beasts are when I'm playing as a beast. You can just run around them forever.
Don't know if it's correct, but someone asked how such small studio sustain employees, and as he understood, Patreon is the only source of income.
Well, guys, we are just self-funded. That's why Patreon just, honestly speaking, doesn't play a crucial role in our life. We would be happy if it would be different, so more people would be following us on Patreon, it would be nice. Well, no, it's mostly our personal savings, which people use, and the free time which we invest into making the product. That's why it takes us so long to make this game. Sorry guys for yelling. Okay. Really strong zealous is after me. Okay, guys, just give me a second to fix one thing. Darian, could you check on Twitch if there are people who stream us right now, just to make notes to the our Discord community so they can have a look at the streamers?
Yes, there is 2 persons.
Mm.
Look for keys!
Oh no, now only 1. Mimic Illusion asked how game going.
How the game is going?
Yeah.
Going fine.
For keys!
Everything is okay. I mean, I'm happy that the stream runs smooth, that I have a good stable FPS. I just got now into the game we have less players. That's why we have 3 beasts and raiders have real tough time. But it's already the beast our face. That's I think okay.
Look for keys!
Okay, just missed my rush.
Look for keys!
Okay, I see a raider there.
Look for keys!
No, I don't have my own channel.
Oh my god, I nearly got killed. The Zealous is too good. He just managed, you know, to kick 3 beasts at once.
Look for keys!
Well, you see, when you're playing as a beast, if you are low on HP, you just try to stay away from getting damage for some time, and the regeneration process would start, and you'll be able to restore all the HP pretty quickly. And then... No, I should be getting out of the zone. In order to speed up the regeneration, you should be destroying Arcana. Okay, this...
Look for keys! Look for keys!
Okay, two beasts and one raider. Who would take the upper hand? Eh,
Look for keys.
A
okay.
question: how game zone is explained by story of the game?
Well, as I'm not, we can't now talk much about the game's lore because it's a subject which we wanna use in order to somehow give you a detective feeling in the game, meaning that you'll be getting some small portions of the information while playing this tower about what's going on in this world. Well, that's why I won't just, open all the cards like now, but what I can say is that, the Haunted City is a mysterious place which is ruled by a keeper, a powerful and, sufficient being. That's why what is you see right now is a kind of arcana storm, which is, ending this cruel game of hide and seek, of run and catch. That's why you see it's also connected with this main substance which we use in our game, which is called Arcana. So yeah, there would be some lore description, but now for now I would say that it is a storm of Arcana. Okay, I'll just get back to the lobby for now. Or just what you Darius say, or would we watch for the duel of Raider and Beast?
Don't know if it works.
Well, that seems that they're really good, both of them. Okay, so yeah, this Raider is a really cool guy, but the Beast deals so much damage. He just is, he's really leveled up. So every hit the Raider misses is just... Oh my god, he missed there. But he used the shield. Oh man, this Raider won. Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, he's really
really
good.
cool.
He's really good, yeah. Okay, I'll just start looking for a new game, and just I'll be out for maybe a couple of minutes, guys. Don't miss me. Dario is here with you. So Dario, could you tell something interesting? I mean, in terms of how did your, understanding, how your skill in Beast Tower developed when you just started playing the game, and how it works now?
I suppose it's the more I play, the better my skill is. Is that logical? But as I rarely play for beasts, so I'm really bad for playing. But I suppose as Yudoku, my favorite character, I'm quite good, but still.
Okay, I'm back here with you. Yeah. I also got something to drink.
Someone said that he likes the optimization of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we just, you know, it's a kind of a process which is never ending, because first of all, you make the game, you drop in some cool ideas, both gameplay wise and visually wise, and you just, whoa, that's cool, and then you just, bam, understand that your FPS is so low, and you need to cut down things and to optimize things. Well, usually, you know, and then you work hard on figuring out what is actually is affecting FPS in the worst way, and then you figure out it finally, do things, get good FPS, and then you get some new ideas, some new visuals, some new things which make the game cooler, and again your FPS just goes wow. So it's a kind of never-ending struggle, guys, honestly speaking. It just, you know, works like that. Fortunately or not. But you see, the problem is that also why developing the game on PC, optimization-wise, is a kind of a tough task. Because, you know, everyone has a different PC. I mean, even if you have a very cool hardware, good CPU, good graphic card, it doesn't always mean that this given game would be working fine there, and you won't have to just fix anything and solve any problems. It's just not like the things work, unfortunately. That's why when you are developing games on consoles, it's far, to some extent, it's far easier, because the very same PlayStation, Xbox, or any other console you can imagine, well, the same is in the developer's office, and the same is at the home of the players. So it's easier, if we consider this point of view. But you see, if we talk about PC development, it's just not that easy at all, because you never know what hardware the user would have. Okay, I'm cut in the full match, and this is cool, so we'll be playing 8 players. Okay, again, I'm playing Yudoku. So I just start leveling up the poisonous gas. Okay, once again chased by the beast. Well, see, Dara, do you use these tactics when you're running away as Yudoku, that you just don't, you know, turn back to your chaser, but in order to also deal damage, you just drop the gas to your feet? So the chaser would just step in the poisonous cloud?
No, because when I'm trying to escape, I'm too nervous.
Well, I would
And
say...
I only think about escape.
Yeah, but you see, it's a very cool tactic, because it doesn't require you to aim at things. but it just makes you, well, usually chasers are following the very same road as the prey. That's why they are likely to step in your gas and get some damage, which is really nice.
Maybe I should try.
Yes. Oh, I got just really killed by some insanely strong Yudoku. She finished the beast and then she finished me. Although once I managed to stand up. Okay. Okay, nearly managed to escape the beast in the mist. Okay, and just wondering if he can see this crystal which I am aiming at in order to heal up. Okay, let's... Oh my god, yes. Just waited me there. Whoa, it's really scary. Okay, let's capture the rift. So the rift is a kind of capture the point mechanics, which means as soon as you hold this place, I mean, it belongs to you. As it does right now, you get some experience every second, and the part of your health is being constantly restored. But this beam of light which goes to the sky shows everyone where are your rift located. That's where you know. Okay, so that's the beast who came trying to capture my rift. Yeah, it seems that she should be running away because of both the beast and Yudoku after me. Okay. I was lucky that the beast interrupted your finishing move, and now I have some little XP left, little HP left, I would say, in order to find a better place to survive. But again, a beast is after me. It's not a good idea. Fortunately, we made, you know, this time counter visible on the, you know, whole Okay, that's not my fight. I'll be staying away from that. Oh, I found a new rift, but the beast tower is about to start in only 5th level. Well, not that bad, honestly.
For keys. Look for keys. Look for keys. Look for keys.
Um, mm, I like to play Dead by Daylight.
Oh, you got a question?
Yes, someone asked about other games I play.
And I always, you know, we had a talk like that, I believe, once, but I always, you know, a bit, you know, confused why so many girls like to play DBD because it's pretty scary game.
When I started to play it, yeah, I really was scared.
Because for me personally, when I played DBD first time, it was oh my god, what am I wasting my nerve on? It's really, really scary.
But I think that if play with friends, too, so it's even more funny. Then it's not that scary because you have more information.
Well, with playing with friends, it's not scary, it's funny. But with playing you alone, it just... Because maybe it's just the fact that you pay more attention in the game when you're playing alone rather than when you're playing with friends, when you just spend time chatting, laughing, and making fun of one another.
Yeah, that might be, but actually, I even feel nervous when I'm playing as a killer.
Really? Why? What you should be scared of? You? Nobody can do nothing to you.
I don't know. Maybe I just not a good killer,
Look for keys.
but I want to show that I'm good.
Okay, sorry.
Look for keys.
Okay. And honestly speaking, playing Beast Tower, you never know what's better. To stay at Beast Tower against beasts or against raiders, because some raiders are doing such crazy things, and also the fact that they can shoot, it really matters. Okay. Okay. I managed to get to the key.
For keys.
Oh no, I don't want to die. Okay. I just got in the Arcana Storm and I just nearly died because I was so greedy getting the key. Okay, and now a greedy beast is getting me.
Look for keys. Look for keys.
3 raiders and 1 beast left. Oh, saved once again. Lucky me.
For keys.
Okay. 2 raiders left. Zealous and Yudoku. And they are really good, I believe. Okay, Yudoku is using her poisonous trail, I believe, in order to get Zealous poisoned. And also, the fact is that on top level of poisonous trail, this gas you leave behind you also heals you. Well, okay. It's a kind of a gentleman play of giving your opponent an opportunity to fight back.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Looks fine. I even want to see it to the end. Okay. Yeah, actually the Yudoku play was far better. Yes, let's get back to the game menu and launch one more search. Okay. Guys, I just need to fix one issue and be back in a second. And I believe Dario will just tell you some interesting story before I'm out.
Oh, there's a question for you.
Okay, I'll just be back in a minute. Just
Yeah,
1
okay.
minute.
I'm a community manager. I just game, and now I'm here.
Okay, I'm here. What questions do we have?
About your nickname. Do
My
you have?
nickname?
Yes, if you have a story.
You mean my nickname as in Discord, Iron
Yes.
Lapis?
Yes, yes.
Well, you know, I'm quite a bit fan of wolves. That's why, you know, we have werewolf in this tower. That's why I really like these animals, because they are, you know, among all the creatures on the planet, I mean mammals especially, they are most, how would you say, they have the greatest stamina. They can move through long distances, they can run for very long time, they're pretty tough and, you know, really smart ones. So for me, well, wolves are kind of, you know, really ultimate predators and really ultimate hunters, so because they are so cunning and so well played together, you know, working as a team, just working solo, it's really cool. And you know that in Latin there is every animal species, all other animal species on the planet, they have their name in Latin, because it's, you know, the way how the scientists around the world just keeps a common name for every given animal. And in Latin, it's just Lapis, as it comes for the wolf. And the word iron, I would say that it just maybe... I haven't... If I try to remember now... Well, maybe just an idea of... Just continuing the idea of the wolf of being a tough thing, which can withstand anything. That's why. Somehow it worked out to sound nice for me, that's why I chose this nickname, and I'm just maybe using it for many years already.
That's really interesting.
And what's your nickname, if I'm Daria?
I can't say that I have a special nickname. No, I suppose I don't have such stories about my nickname. I just choose them and them change.
So you don't stick to one nickname, you just...
Yes.
okay.
Also, there is a question about favorite character in this hour. I already mentioned that I like Yudoku. So I suppose this question is for you.
Well, yeah, that's why just... I'm just always like to keep things, you know, simple and, you know, don't spend time on creating something new when it's not necessary to do it. Because, you know, each time you want to make something new, and it really works in terms of game development, it just would take you extra time and efforts to do it, and it's not the case that you always need to do that. Sometimes reusing some mechanics, some assets, some textures, some ideas may really make things better. It's not like the case, okay, I, you know, repeat something or just didn't something on my own, and it just that's why it means it's bad. No, it doesn't work this way. Okay, could you check for some more questions which we have in Twitch, on YouTube, or in Discord? Or maybe some funny comments which we can read out loud.
If game servers go for another hour because the demo started in an hour later.
Could you repeat, please? Just didn't get this question.
If game servers go for another hour because demo started in an hour later.
Well, guys, so of course we will have it 1 more hour running. So I can see that we have still people who are playing the game. So if you want to join us, please feel free to do it. Because, you know, we will run 1 hour late, that's why it's okay. Okay, I just checking some things. Oh. There. I think that we'll be there for maybe 1 hour more, as we said. So you just can jump into the game and try out a couple of more matches. Now just waiting myself in a queue. And Dore, could you tell what is actually your attitude towards parkour? What do you think about this sport or this discipline?
I think that it's maybe extraordinary because yeah, I think that it's very unusual and especially to see it in a game. Well, I was kind of surprised. Maybe because I'm not quite into all this theme. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, because I myself trained parkour at some time in my young ages when I was a student. And we really tried to do it seriously. So we went to the gym, we were doing exercise, working out and preparing. Well, but you see, still you are not, you know, safe from getting injuries because it's really easy to get injuries when you're doing things like that.
It looks very dangerous.
Well, it looks really cool when you watch professional guys doing things and you feel that nothing can happen to them, but believe me or not, I can't imagine a sportsman who is training parkour, or as it's right to call them, a tracer, who is injury-free. Everyone has some things, just with legs, with
Yeah.
hands. It's a really risky when you do things like that, especially when you do it in the street, and there are no kind of things which can keep you safe, and it's really thing which you will be careful about. When we were developing parkour for Beast Tower, we needed to check so many things. I mean, we checked some really professional parkour channels on YouTube, where sportsmen were describing how they're doing tricks like that and this. And also we were studying almost every parkour game which we can find on the market. I mean, just in three-dimensional space where you just can move around and interact with different objects. So we had to decide which type of parkour system would be better for Beast Tower, and it just took us some time for raiders to make, strike a difference, strike some kind of middle decision between the parkour system of Prince of Persia: Warrior Within and the Assassin's Creed. So you see, we didn't want to be overcomplicated and to have lots of buttons to press on the one hand. On the other hand, we didn't want it to be really no skill at all, that when you get easily, somehow I would say, well, that you can be mistake-free, that the system yourself magnetizes you to a certain point, it doesn't let you fall down and help you to overcome any obstacle, and that's why the only thing you should do is just run forward and press one button without even thinking what you're doing. On the other hand, if you take into consideration the Prince of Persia parkour system, there are so many buttons you need to press. You need to press the button to run, you need to press the button to climb the edge you are holding right now, to drop it, and so on and so after. That's why we just try to, choose several simple moves which can be used for parkour and use some very little amount of buttons. Well, we just tried our best to use only worst and space in order to make all the parkour movements possible. So that was the whole idea. Well, yeah, because you see, the point is when you are making systems like that, I mean parkour, you can go into, I believe, two ways. One way is to make tons of different moves, and so it's reminds more like some fighting game like Mortal Kombat, when you have tons of combinations which can be done if you're just quick with your fingers. And to make it really the piano style of play. But when you want to do things quickly and to have a good pace, you should be really easy with the amount of buttons your player needs to press. Otherwise, it will be just no dynamics at all, because people will be just making mistakes all the time. Yeah, and in our case, that's why we decided to choose very simple and small amount of main parkour moves, like running up the wall, running along the wall, jumping off, which lets you to create all these crazy combinations which you can see in Beast Tower, and we're really proud of how it works all together. Okay, I got into the game. So, okay, let me... Okay, the previous game I played, I don't remember whom, but let it be Yudoku this time. This evening I'm far better with Yudoku than with any other player, honestly. Okay, let's get there. Okay, I just didn't switch on the... Okay, now that's the game which I'm streaming right now. Okay, again I start the leveling up with the escape with the powerful leap. Okay. I'm going. Okay, sorry. I think that I should be keeping asking you questions because it was me answering questions all this evening. That's why I want just to make some kind of a fresh air change in our talk. So, and could you tell me what are your favorite Arcana quests in Beast Tower?
Once again,
Could you tell
Arcana.
me what are your favorite Arcana quests which you like most and which you don't like, which you like less? I mean, gathering sparks, exploring crystals, capturing rift points.
Mm, I suppose capturing rifts maybe, because you sometimes they are hard to find, but sometimes very easy, and also when you capture a rift, when you're capturing a rift, there's also other raiders or beasts who can came to you and
Join the fun.
yeah, yes. So it's sometimes I don't know, interesting to capture and wait if someone will come and interrupt you.
Yeah. So if somebody, because you know when you capture the rift, you're just crying out loud, shouting, I would say, on the for the whole
Yes.
map. I'm here, dudes. I'm here for you to be killed. Come and join me in this. Okay, beasts got busy killing one another. That's why I managed to escape. Okay, but as they got you, you like Rift most, right?
Yes.
And which quest is not your favorite one, which you just like less of all, and why?
I'm not sure that I have which I don't like. Maybe I just like others less.
Okay, now I just chased an anomaly for 3 times. Okay, just need to fix something in my setup. Yeah, because you know, on this setup I have now I just am using a good computer, but the table is a bit small for me. That's why just for me just okay, how I should put my arms, because you know, in order to play well you just really need to feel well how your arms and hands are lying and how it's always working.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, again I have a problem with Zealous, who is shooting far better than I. Ah! He was just one hit away from dying, and I missed. And here I was the same. Oh my god. Don't like this moment. Also, one advice which I would want to give to all the Raider players. Guys, remember that you don't have all the abilities available from the beginning. For example, I'm making the very same mistake several times in a row, that try to charge the blinding throw for Yudoku, but each time it didn't work because I haven't yet leveled it up. Hey, Dario, could you check if we missed some questions which were asked by the community?
No,
Mm-hmm.
no.
I wonder why nobody wrote about the fact that we added ropes. You know, this new mechanic which lets you easily, in a matter of just a couple of minutes, I would say a couple of seconds, it's better to say, got into points of the map, so you just get lifted up quickly.
I personally like it. I'm using it every time I see it.
You see, as you currently see right now, I am parkouring away as Yudoku. And the point is that it's also a tactic which allows you to level up. Because if you stay close to the beast, you'll get experience points each time you are near the monster. This mechanic was specially done in order to avoid problems where people would just, stay being just chased by the beast all the time, just being a bit unlucky, that they had no chance to catch up for the people who were completing quests and just leveling up in the wrong way, in the classical way. Okay, I think that I know whose rift is that. Okay, I think that's Yudoku whose rift I captured. Okay. This time I think that I missed the button without using the ability of turning to the gas state without no purpose. Aria, how are you?
Okay.
That's cool. Just been keeping silent for some time. So if you don't have any questions from our subscribers, I will be happy to answer yours. So what is the, your questions about Beast Tower? Maybe you have any, so I could tell ya.
Look for keys.
Unfortunately, I think I don't have any questions. Because I suppose you already answered all questions I'm interested in.
keys!
Someone is still curious how Vistao sustains paying a team of programmers.
Well, we are not only a team of programmers, we are a team of different developers. So we have those guys who are in charge of writing the code, we have guys instead of drawing concept tasks and making 3D models, animators, community managers like Daria. So that's how it works out. That's why it's, you know, multi-professional field. That we have so many different people in one place working together. That's just amazing how this magic works.
Look for keys!
There are some people complaining that they can't get into the game.
Yeah, guys, you see, as we have the final, the third hour running now, some people, so there might be less people than before, but don't be shy, just try to connect to the game, because as you see, currently I'm playing, we have 6 players in one match. Okay, you know, one of the worst situations is to be...
Look for keys!
Okay, that's I'm here. That, you know, to get into the zone, just below the ground, being below the ground, you don't have any...
Oh,
Because, you know, yes, you don't have any... Oh my god, no.
you're in a trap.
Okay, let's do it. Oh my god, I managed to escape. Whoa! Hopefully I won't die just when I
Oh.
one hit from the beast.
Look for keys!
Okay, let's see, I need a key. Let's see, I need a key to survive this. MAP. Whoa, I just hit Zealot. So cool. I just get killed at the moment where the revives were off. Just what you see, just 1 second earlier, and I would just respawn. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, let's return to the lobby in order to get me into the play choice, so people have more. Could we find the game faster? Okay.
Mimic Illusion is interested how game will be monetized, and what's your next move about the game.
Okay, so the monetization is a kind of question for us, which will be which we are discussing in the team, and which we're deciding what will be better. Because I will need to be frank, we think that the game can can go both in the way of being a kind of a pay-to-play title, and also to go into free-to-play. Both approaches have pros and cons, which we are still discussing. Well, but you see, the point is that anyway we need a progression system in the game, so from one match to another you get something and it gets stored in your account, and that actually what makes you want to play the game more and to, you know, invest your time in that. So I believe the progression system would be our next step.
He also said that gameplay loop very strong and works very well.
Thanks. That's really cool to hear that people like it. Yeah, that's why now we need to work on some meta game, which is really important for games like Beast Tower. We do have some ideas and some sketches which we need to implement there, but for now, sorry guys, I'm not ready to speak much about that because we are in the process of making decisions, and that's really important. So, Dara, and what is your attitude to cosmetic items? So, as far as I know, Dead by Daylight, guys, I need to admit that I'm not really, you know, I'm not a person who just knows DBD very well. I just sometimes analyze this and that part of the game. And Dara, could you tell what do you think about that DBD actually has a mixed monetization model? You need to pay for the copy in order to play the game, but then you have tons of DLCs and also in-game transactions which you can use or not, depending just on yourself.
I'm not sure that it spoils the game because it's only cosmetic. They also made like you can buy a skin which would be another character. So and also some of the cosmetics really looks well, and I personally bought some. And also they have a game pass, and even some free items are not that bad. And even some free items sometimes looks very good, so you play a lot in order just to get it.
Okay, sorry for disappearing. I'm getting back. Yeah. And what you think about when you just talked about DBD? You said that in DBD you are sometimes even afraid of playing the killer, right?
Yes.
So, and what are the emotions which come to you when you are playing as a beast in Beast Tower?
I think that I believe that I'd like to play better, but for me it's harder than playing raiders.
Why? Because your beast is faster, stronger, and just have all the abilities from the beginning and just...
No, I just have problems. There is a question.
Whoa, really? Cool.
I think that you have not one programmer in the team. Will be one do progression and the others do another things like new characters and other cool stuff. And and which cool stuff they will be doing?
I wonder if it's Illusion asking, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you see, guys, we really do have not one but several guys who can write code and work with game mechanics and all the things necessary in order to make the game actually work fine. We use the, the approach when we split the tasks between different people depending on their skill level and the personal, somebody is better in one thing, somebody is better in other things, and that's why we just try to give things which would be interesting and efficient to people to be able in charge of them. Currently, yes, we prefer to, if somebody is in charge of one feature, others just usually help out, give advice, maybe consult on some things, but just don't take away the task from the person who is in charge of it. Yeah, we need to now to focus on several things at the same time. So, like, fixing issues with the gameplay loop, with the characters, just looking on new characters, and all this metagame stuff which we discussed a bit earlier. So, yeah, I think that would be every developer would have his or her own task which people would be stick to them. So, who would be doing what? Kind of an open question for now, because you see we are at the point when we already have to implement new features in terms of the metagame, but before doing that we need to prepare the thorough design document, the description of how these things should be worked. That's why currently we're still considering how to rotate tasks between team members. You see, guys, if you do play DBD, so I would appreciate if you drop your comments and thoughts on the following. What do you think is similar in Dead by Daylight and Beast Tower, and what are the differentialities? So could we call that Beast Tower is to some extent in the same field of interest as Dead by Daylight? So I would be happy to learn your opinion. Okay, and Daria, as a DBD player, what could you say about this approach? If games in what ways the games are similar, in what games different, what would you say? What's your opinion?
Obviously, the main difference is that you don't have any aliens.
Allies.
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 Sorry.
Yeah. Don't worry, I just...
Also there in Beast Hour there is not just like in Dead by Daylight, one killer and survivors. So there is 3 beasts and 5 raiders. There's more people and it's more exciting.
And what do you think about the fact that in this tower you can fight monsters back? You don't need only to run away from them. How I actually like this approach that beasts or maniacs or killers, call them whatever you want, just in fact unstoppable, like it's done in DBD. Or do you like more the scheme of Beast Tower when even the bosses can be killed?
I like the idea that beasts can be killed, and you even can kill them in solo if you're lucky, or if you're a cool player.
Yeah, if you are quick with your hands and with your back brain, especially. Well, but you see, actually, what I really like about Beast Tower is that it's not only the game about reflexes, it's a game about thinking and choosing different approaches and different strategies which you can use in order to be successful and achieve the necessary goal in every match.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm waiting for the new match to start. Okay, because we have around, I believe, half an hour left, right? Okay, so now we're just watching some footages which were pre-recorded in advance, so we can, you know, keep you interested in the video, even if we're just currently looking for the game. Okay, and what's going on in our Discord? Let's have a look there.
People met error play again.
What's they say?
Error play again.
Yes. Well, you just need to press it once again in order to start the search. They're joking that there is some DDoS. Well, because you know, when you're looking for the game is being in a search for some time. After that, the game search just stops, and it brings the signs that are apply again. You just need to play it. Right. Because you know, as we get fewer people by the end of the playtest time, it just becomes a bit harder to find the game. As I see, all the games which are running right now are full. That's why we just need to wait when they finish playing and they'll be able to find a spot for us. And who would be the most patient one and pressing the button all the time would get into the game finally when it starts. Just to be the first one to press. Also, guys, I would appreciate if you drop in the chat the ideas of what beasts you would like to see in Beast Tower apart from the werewolves. And also, I would love to address this question to Daria. So, what are your favorite monsters which do you think will fit into the universe of Beast Tower?
What I'd like to see. I think I need to.
Sorry, whom?
I believe I need to think about it a little.
Well, but maybe you have some, you know, maybe separate looking, spider looking monster from some favorite animes or maybe movies or games of yours. Who would you just think to be a good guest character variant for Beast Tower? The point is that I myself have a list of the characters, I mean human characters who can act as the raiders, who would be very cool fit to Beast Tower, even they are not part of the universe, but from some other, you know, from other places. I mean, just like Van Helsing would be a nice character from my point of view. Blade from Marvel. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know they are really cool guys. And when it comes to Beast, I'm also just a kind of, you know. Oh well, yeah, we can talk about some widespread, you know, understanding, some widespread opinion about different you know, monsters, some kind of a standard list of them. But I always love to listen to some crazy ideas which can just push the whole team forward to the better way. So maybe you have some creatures which you like from, you know, video games. What you can remember?
I'm trying to remember some. But nothing comes to my mind.
Okay, and do you think if there are some characters in DBD who could be a good addition to Beast Tower roster of monsters or raiders?
Maybe I'm not sure the pronunciation in English. A Demogorgon from the Stranger Things.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's cool, but in Dead by Daylight he is so unpopular.
So you mean this Demogorgon? But you see, the problem is that actually he was removed from the game. I mean, we can't say that he was 100% removed, but at some point Netflix, if I'm not mistaken, they are the holders
Yes.
of the license.
You can't buy this chapter now.
Okay. And what actually happened? Why they decided to take such a decision?
I'm not sure why. Maybe I don't know, maybe it's all about money.
Yeah, well, because for me it's a kind of a strange thing that they decided to take such a decision. Fortunately, they didn't remove the characters and the map completely from the game. I mean, those who already bought it before this restriction became you know, legal. A lot of people just played these characters and bought them, and nobody took
I
them back.
personally played.
So you
I
bought this DLC?
Yes, I like Nancy, And I also like Demogorgon. He's very interesting as a killer, but I don't know, he don't suit this game maybe.
So you think that he doesn't suit much to Dead by Daylight franchise, right?
Yes, because he's just a monster, not a killer.
So as I believe, all the killers in Dead by Daylight, they have a kind of a backstory that something awful happened to them.
Yes, and forgot how it called. The entity.
I mean, you mean
took
this
them.
kind of some super being which is in charge of everything happening in the game?
Yes. The entity choose someone and grab them into its fog.
Mm. Okay, I just got into the game once again. I'm playing as Dallas. Okay. Oh my god. Just need to fix one thing. Guys, just give me a minute. Sorry.
There is a comment about. I'm not sure the pronunciation again. Evolve the game.
It's the nickname, right? Or it's the name of the game.
Yes. There is a comment that there is a race. Oh no, I I accidentally closed Twitch. But there was a comment about a race from Evolve, and this person wrote that he would suit to this tower.
Erase. To see Evolve, for those who maybe don't know, was the game. What idea was that 4 hunters on some faraway planet. You mean the colonists? They try to put the settlement there, and some crazy monsters from the woods try to kill them, and they are about to hunt this monster. So actually the whole idea of the game is that you have a team of hunters and one monster boss whom they try to hunt as soon as the boss is a kind of a really small cub who just appeared on the map. And by the very end, if they'll give the boss time to gather food by killing animals in the forests and growing into a kind of a huge monster which they can't just stop easily, and then they actually turn into prey after being hunters for some time. And in this game there were several types of these human characters, but I can't say that I remember everyone just by name. Just let me try to maybe Google it a bit. Because it just... Okay, I got caught by the beast, that's why I just need to run away. Daria, could you just check the Evolve wiki page or something like that and to see what character people were talking about in the chat?
Race. Oh, his look. Interesting.
Okay, now I'm get excited. Could you drop me the link in Skype so I can have a look too?
Yeah.
God, it's rice. Rice. I know very little about this monster, honestly. I need to check out how it works. Right, so it was a kraken? No, it mustn't be a kraken. Okay, so maybe we can use some monsters from Evolve, but the point is that the whole idea of Evolve monster is that you grow from a very small creature into just a huge being which is far bigger, just the size of the house or even more. So it's even a giant creature, honestly. And all hunters have tons of weapons, have all the secret things with them in order to be able to compete with this unstoppable being. Okay, seems that I got killed even without the opportunity to roll away. Well, because I remember just a monster of Evolve like Goliath. You know, this kind of, to some extent, a Godzilla-looking creature who
Yes.
can breath flames, and I remember Kraken, so he could create illusions, and so it's a kind of, you know, actually a psyker or something like that. But, yeah. I don't know how they would fit into Beast Tower, taking account that their main idea is to grow very, very big. And as you can see right now, Beast Tower is a game about, you know, really being careful with scales and sizes to make sure that everything got everywhere and you have no problems with going through the map, which is really, really crucial for us. Dora, and have you yourself played Evolve?
No, I actually. It's the first time I hear about this game.
Okay. So, and apart from Dead by Daylight, are there any other asymmetric multiplayer games which you like?
I try other games.
Which one?
Mm, the Gardens, Friday 13th, Deceit.
Deceit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a game which you should be playing with a microphone.
Yes, that's why I didn't like this game.
Okay. And which of them do you like and why, and which you didn't like and why?
I suppose they are all different. And also Prop Night.
Okay, that makes things really interesting.
And Secret Neighbor, but I only played better version.
Ah, the better version, okay.
Yes.
So, and what do you think about the prop night? I mean, it just got launched recently, and well, how to say recently? They launched.
Yes.
They launched. Oh my God! They launched almost 1 year ago. Oh, whoa! I
Time
just
flies.
yeah. So how do you find this game, prop night?
The idea is really cool, but when this game released, I really wanted to play it. I even showed it to all of my friends, said that we should try it. To all my friends with whom I sometimes played Dead by Daylight, and they also saw that this game looks interesting. But I don't know why. But Dead by Daylight is still the only one game in which you want to play.
So I mean that among all these games, asymmetric games which you mentioned and you tried, you still find that DBD is the best one.
I can't say that Dead by Daylight is the best, but for some magic reason, it's only this game is still interesting to continue to play. Beast Howl is somewhat counterintuitive, not allowing the beast to use it unless raiders is nearby.
Sorry, it seems that I didn't get the question. Could you repeat, please?
It's not a question, it's a feedback. Beast Howl is somewhat counterintuitive, not allowing the beast to use it unless a raider is nearby. And this person didn't like it because it felt broken when he tried to use it several times until until he finally understood how it works.
Still didn't get what mechanic did to the...
Beast Howl.
Howl! Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you see, the point is that you should understand one thing, that you can use it only when it charged to max, and when there is a raider nearby. You just need to run around the city to scan the, I would say, to scan the map in order to find a place where the beast is located right now. Sorry, raider is located right now, and then you can press the button, and then wall hack to prey for a short period of time. You see, in order to understand all the mechanics, you should be looking through the tutorial. The link you can find in our, just in the lobby screen of the game.
Look for keys.
Okay, guys, sorry, for me it's a bit hard to talk right now because I am in the middle of the fight. No. Okay, I woke up. Somehow they decided not to kill me.
Look for keys.
Oh my god. The zone is after me and I have almost no HP. Ah! I don't know how I managed to run away. Oh my god. Ah, they cut me finally. Okay, let's see how this game would end, because I believe it would be the final game of mine for today, as we have just about 10 minutes left of the playtest. Because guys, I just need to note that, as we've said previous time, that we have the limitation of how long our servers could be working. Yes, we had a delay today, that's why we prolonged the test from the time which we missed at the beginning, but still it's a kind of time for us to get, you know, to switch off the servers. So just in 9 minutes, I believe we will switch off all the servers and the test would be done for today. But don't worry, there would be more tests coming. Just keep an eye on our social media and we'll let you know where to come and where to go. Okay. So we have Yudoku fighting against the beast, and she is really good, I believe, but the beast is not worse and at least understands what should be done in what way, because Yudoku trying just to target him with precise throws and be done with that. And in order to avoid it, you should be choosing different roads and all things like that. Okay, now you see that the beast climbed up on a higher building in order to be able to regenerate calmly his health, which I think he managed to do. And now he just tries to heal Yudoku with straight hits, his beast pose. Okay. But Yudoku just playing really well, she doesn't want to give up. Using almost every opportunity to for the beast to get into that.
Oh, Shuang.
Yeah, really. I just watched the server starts for some time and just was done with that. Okay, guys, there's 7 minutes left. I believe it would be just time when we would be waiting for guys to finish the games which are already running, right? My games whenever we should play just finished, that's why think I would be just okay. So okay guys, let's sum up what we had for today. So first of all, yes, we had a problem with the delay of the match start, of the playtest start, but we actually managed to fix all the issues, and honestly speaking, I'm really proud of us for that, because, you know, I have one of my favorite quotes by Rocky Balboa, the character performed by Sylvester Stallone. You know, he is a movie which is called actually Rocky Balboa, where he is kind of an already old man going for his last fight on the ring, and he says a very good, really good speech, which I believe is, well, works for almost everything in life. And he said that it doesn't matter how hard you hit, it matters how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much can you take and keep moving forward. And you know, I've been in game development for, I believe, already over 10 years, right? And each time you come across some problem, some technical issue, it's the only way you can achieve success, just not to give up and to move on. And I could say that each team can be described better by not its, what we can do and what we managed to do, but more with what difficulties we faced and how we dealt with them. And today I'm really proud of us that first of all we managed to restart all the servers and just finally have the playtest running. And secondly, and I just need to thank Daria for that, first of all, that we just made all the posts, that we told people everything and prepared everyone that there would be the delay. That's why people finally came, and we had quite many people today playing us at the same time, and it was really, really cool and nice. That's why, yeah, that's how it works out. And although we could be a bit disappointed that not everything went as we planned, now we know that whenever everything goes not as planned, we still can deal with that and give you the opportunity to play as promised. So I would, as I usually say, appreciate if you would like, subscribe, share, comment, and do all stuff like that, people of social media, because it's really helps us to grow our community, and it just makes sense for you because it will be easier for you to find games and to play with more people on our playtests. Yeah, that's how it works. In terms of the whole playtest, I just need to notice that we really made some changes. First of all, like with Yudoku balance, now she actually deals more damage with her shots against a poisoned enemy, which somehow helps her to think more correctly about stacking poison on her enemies, which really makes the difference between previous shooting mechanics and current one. That's how it works, and yeah, that's what we kept in mind. And you might have seen some minor fixes, like the eye icon, which we show above the raider who's being chased by the beast, has the reducing fill, which shows how much time of this hunt is left, while the beast has this falling down fill of his fall icon in the middle of the screen, which you can press in order to get wall hack to the enemy, yeah, so how it would work. Okay. Well, Daria, and is there anything you can add, what you just maybe remember about this playtest which we are running right now? Maybe some cool moments of me playing, or maybe some really smart and funny comments which came from us from the community?
Oh, maybe my favorite comment was when someone said that he taped 2 and upgrades the 3rd.
Yeah, that may happen. Well, you see, guys, I'm really like you, our community, that you've been supporting us all this time, and you're just so patient and don't worry much if something goes not in the real planned way, and give us the ideas, give us some help. That's why I really encourage you to drop us the feedback after the playtest, and you can use the feedback forms, which links to which we can find just in the lobby, or you can just use the Discord, as we have a special channel in our official Beast Hour Discord server, where you can leave your feedback. It's even called just feedback. So just go there, write your thoughts. I would appreciate if you would be not just emotional, but you will be just, you know, using facts that describe what and why you don't like. And if you add your idea how that should be solved, it will be pretty fine. Can't promise that we would take every idea in work, but whenever you express something, you start communicating with us, and this, you know, move of yours, this thought of yours, would influence and just somehow fix the way the development goes. That's why don't be shy. Write what you think, drop us the feedback, and put the arguments why you like that, why don't like this, and what from a point of view can be made better, and how. Okay, so now I just need to go and stop the servers. That's why, once again, I want to thank you for being with us, and Daria for co-hosting with me in the current stream. Hope it's not really late at your time zone.
Okay.
Okay, but I think it will be fun. So guys, thank you again,
Yes.
once again, and as we usually say, the beast will come. See ya!